Play with the best at ufifa.com to get a discount on all your FIFA points and coins. Use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the Team of the Season most consistent predictions. Now, I am not cheating necessarily. I'm a bit late on this because we do have a short list. You can actually go over to the forums right now and help them choose the most consistent. So we're going to be taking the front runners, the ones that have got the most votes so far. And I'm also going to throw in ones that are in the running that I think deserve them as well. Kicking off our 24-man squad, interestingly enough, we'll get into that toward the end of the video. We have Jorik Revet of Young Boys, 4 league goals this season with 15 assists. He's made 21 starts and 3 substitute appearances. Our first striker is going to be Pazzini. Pazzini obviously from the Calcio B. He has got 21 league goals this season with 2 assists in 28 appearances. Sebastian Driussi of River Plate has 11 league goals this season with 2 assists in 18 starts with 1 substitute appearance. Roger Marti Salvador, or just Roger for short apparently, he's got 20 league goals in 31 appearances for Levante. We're not quite sure of the assists, unfortunately, because I can't find the stats for that league anywhere. Moving in to the potential midfield, we have Emre Belözoğlu. He has 20 starts with 3 goals and 6 assists and an 84% pass accuracy. Next up is Ruud Vormer of Club Brugge. He has made 32 appearances, none from the substitute bench, so they're all starts. He's got himself 8 goals, and I'm unsure on the assists. All that I know is in double figures, but that's all I know, unfortunately, due to the sites not giving me accurate statistics. Denis Glushakov of CSKA has 18 starts, 1 substitute appearance, 5 goals, 2 assists, and an average match rating of 7.12. The first Eredivisie player to enter the fray is Karim El Hamadi of Feyenoord. He has 27 league appearances this season with 5 goals, 1 assist, but more importantly, his average match rating of 7.43. Unfortunately, information is very scarce on my next guy, Mikhail Pazdan. I know he has 20 league appearances, but that's pretty much all I know. I don't know goals, assists, or anything. I do know, though, that he was nominated for a Player of the Season for the Polish League. Moving back over to Turkey now, we have a Besiktas defender, Marcelo. He has made 26 starts for his club, scoring 3 goals from that centre-back position and getting an average match rating of 7.3. I had to whip out my detective gear for this one. Matthias Jorgensen, such a difficult player to find stats about. We know that he has made 26 appearances in the 2016-2017 season in the Danish League. He was also, I believe, nominated for a Player of the Season award as well. Pontus Jansson, I've probably butchered that, but the lead centre-back has 32 appearances this season with 3 goals, 1 assist, an average match rating of 7.6 and made it into the Championship Team of the Season. And finally, for the subs and reserves, we have Oliver Baumann. I realise I've done this backwards, by the way. I should have done goalkeeper through to strikers, but we've done it now, so let's just deal with it. He's made 29 appearances so far for Hoffenheim, and I believe Hoffenheim went the longest in the Bundesliga without actually losing a game and went on one of the longest streaks without conceding. So I'm pretty sure Baumann had a hand in that, shall we say? Porto not having the best of seasons over there in Portugal, but apparently Iker Casillas is. Again, he has made 29 appearances, average match rating of 6.76. Personally, I don't know why he's in there, but he's on the list and he's high up the list. He's actually got 1 assist to his name this season as well. Up next, one of the cards I'm looking forward to most. I've got a thing about fullbacks. Benjamin Mendy. He's made 22 appearances this season so far for Monaco. He's got 5 assists and played an average match rating of 7.32. Fazio of Roma. He's actually one of the players that is constantly in my Team of the Week predictions, or close to being in them anyway. He's made 29 starts this season with 2 substitute appearances, grabbing himself 2 goals, but a whopping 7.63 average match rating. So the first potential Tottenham player to get a Team of the Season card could be Jan Vertonghen. He has made 27 league appearances for Spurs this year, and he has an average match rating of 7.34. When it comes to defenders, obviously things like interceptions, tackles, and things like that come into play. Unfortunately, I don't have those stats in front of me. Sebastian Ruddy, a player that is always on my shortlist for Team of the Week predictions. He's made 27 appearances for Hoffenheim this year with 2 goals, 6 assists. He's been awarded Man of the Match 3 times and his average match rating is 7.45. Danilo Pereira is the highest rated player in the most consistent team of the season so far. He has made 25 appearances for Porto with 4 goals, 1 assist and an average match rating of 7.57, and I believe he was voted Porto's Player of the Year. Jean-Michel Seri, 29 appearances this season for Nice with 6 goals, 9 assists, 2 Man of the Match awards and an average match rating of 7.29. Currently in my Team of the Week predictions. Should he get an inform, by the way, he will not get a Team of the Season, so I'm hoping EA just decide to leave him out so we get this delicious looking Team of the Season card. Victor Wanyama of Spurs, again the second of the Spurs lot to enter into Team of the Season. I'm sure he won't be the last either. 29 appearances this year with 1 substitute appearance, 2 goals, no assists unfortunately, but an average match rating of 7.14. Very consistent player. Jonathan Vieira is unfortunately not the Las Palmas player that I wanted. I think Roque Messer is how you say his name, is the guy that I wanted, but I digress. 7 goals and 7 assists in 26 appearances for Las Palmas. I believe Roque Messer has a better rating, but apparently this guy is the front runner. Gelson Martins of Sporting with 28 appearances have racked up 5 goals, 8 assists, only 1 Man of the Match award, but still a 7.31 overall match rating. And to complete the starting 11, we have Jose Callejon, who has made 31 appearances so far for Napoli, scoring 10 goals, getting 9 assists, 2 Man of the Match awards, and a 7.26 match rating. Now, that's not the end of the video. What I'm going to do now is go into 5 or 6 players that I believe should make the most consistent squad, ahead of maybe some of the ones that have been mentioned so far. I could almost hear the Chelsea fans screaming from a distance when I didn't mention Courtois, who has 31 appearances so far this season, and he has an average match rating of 6.7, which incidentally is higher than Iker Casillas. So I wouldn't be surprised if Courtois made it in there, but he's not in the 24-man squad that is leading the vote, shall we say, on the forums right now. So moving on to my second favourite player in the entire most consistent predictions, and that is Roberto Gagliardini. He's played for Inter and for Atalanta this year, so he's got 20 appearances overall, scoring 2 goals, getting 3 assists, and get an average match rating of about 7.56, which I believe is higher than any other player in the video so far. It wouldn't be Team of the Season without Bruno Fornaroli, so he could potentially get 126 appearances, 17 goals. No assists, apparently, and apparently he doesn't have a match rating either, so unfortunately I can't give you that information, but still, 17 goals in 26 appearances is a pretty impressive feat. I said Gagliardini was my second favourite. Here comes my favourite, John Joe Shelvey, former Liverpool man, now of Newcastle, of course. 36 starts, 3 substitute appearances, 5 goals, 8 assists. 2 Man of the Match awards and a 7.22 match rating. He's actually been selected for the Championship Team of the Season as well. I would love to see this card this year. Penultimately, we have a guy that I'm going to butcher his name. I'm going to call him Shone just because I can. 25 starts, 1 substitute appearance, 7 goals, 4 assists, and an average match rating. Move over Gagliardini, 7.76. That is the highest, and he deserves it. Just based upon that, that's impressed me. And finally, we have a classic, Wagner Love. Now, this guy deserves a most consistent Team of the Season more than any other player that I've mentioned here tonight. Every single week, this guy at least scores once. It is unbelievable. In 24 appearances, he has scored 16 goals, getting 2 assists, an average match rating of 7.31, and he's got Man of the Match twice. Now, I know I said he scores every week and it doesn't really add up that he's played 24 times and scored 16 goals, but every week that I do Team of the Week predictions, I just say, oh, I bet Wagner Love has scored. Yep, he scored last week, he scored 2 the week before that. He's just a goal machine and he deserves to be in there. Now, I'm fully aware that I have left out some fairly crucial players here. I think Kramaric of Hoffenheim probably deserves one. Virgil van Dijk deserves one. Aaron Moy is in with a shout, as is Lewis Dunk of Brighton and Hove Albion, of course. There are countless a number of players who deserve to be in the most consistent team of the season. The comment section is there for you to voice your opinion. I've just read a short list, so if there's someone that I haven't mentioned at all, it's just not on the list of players that I'm reading off that are on the forums. So I think they're probably the guaranteed list. I mean, it's going to come from these sort of 40-odd players that I have in front of me. If you think someone deserves it, bearing in mind they could not have had an inform before, then let me know down in the comment section who you think deserves it and why. What's their record this season? How many goals have they got? Assists, games played, etc. Be lovely to see if your predictions make it in there ahead of mine. If you have enjoyed this and you'd like to see me do the Premier League, Serie A, and other leagues, of course, then let me know in the comment section down below. And also let me know by smacking that like button. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you are new around here. And until the next time, goodbye.